I think there's some people that say that entrepreneurs are born, not made. I disagree. I think that once you get something out of the way, like that, whatever is tying you down, you wake up and you really get it to the next level and you explode.
Learn how to capture attention. My job is to wake people up.
I'm 37 years old today, and my first 32 years of my life, I did nothing entrepreneurial. I just literally was trying to get the most out of my family. My dad, we were middle class. We came from a decent background. By the age of 8, my dad got divorced from my mom, and after that, we actually had a meltdown in the family. And by the age of 12, my entire family was bankrupt. My dad, my mom, everybody, and we lost everything. We started over. My dad's story is it's an incredible one. But we come from a background of like having a lot, being decent, and then having nothing for my teenage years. And then along the way, my dad would just help me survive, and I would have a job. I would work 8 hours a day and just earn minimum wage, and I actually was a waiter for a couple of years of my life. I never had really any ambitions. I mean, by the age of 24, I got married. I met my wife. I met her in Mexico City because I was studying over there. I was studying some philosophical training in Mexico City, and then there I met my wife, and still I had no hopes, ambitions, desires to be an entrepreneur, own businesses. I'm thinking that entrepreneurs were smart and that was not for me. Like, there was all these viewpoints about that's just not for me. For the next 9 years or so, I had a 9-to-5 job, Monday through Saturday, and then something happened to me, mostly me realizing by observation that there was a different era, and there was a lot of people taking advantage of this era, and why am I standing on the sideline? I was struggling. I couldn't meet ends meet. I was having a tough time paying for my mortgage, and I couldn't have my kids on a private school, and I couldn't do everything that I wanted to do, and it was a struggle. So I think that the way that it happened to me was early 2012, actually. My brother-in-law, who's one of my partners today, he came in and he told me, look, there's something going on with this Amazon world. It was towards, I think it was Amazing Selling Machine, the third launch or something like that.
Sure. And
then he told me, you can sell stuff on Amazon. And I'm like, really? Oh, wow, interesting. You can sell your own stuff on Amazon? Wow, let's do it. So for me, that was the start. That's when I had my first wake up after 32 years of slumber, totally in this world of being able to produce money. And things just started taking off, man. I mean, it was a big snowball effect for me, and I got so obsessed with it. Now I can tell you that I can go back in time right now and understand that generally in my life, when I get obsessed about something, I don't stop until I conquer it. When I learned a new subject, and that was marketing, I became obsessed with it. I just couldn't stop until I mastered it. If you have dreams, goals, ambitions, whatever they are, if your actions do not match those ambitions, then you're stuck. Nothing's gonna happen. So like at that point, I was already open to the possibility of like, wait a second. I think that since we have 24 hours in a day, and I have to sleep 6 or 7, and I have to work 8, I could probably do something with the other 8 hours of my life. That just started making sense to me. And like one of the key qualities of smart entrepreneurs is common sense.